Hello, welcome to Mixtikl 3. This is our first video and we'll try to keep it short and we'll be doing others. The main thing is to get you going with Mixtikl 3, which is easier to use than Mixtikl 2. So let's just load up the app and you'll see straight away that it's got the version number at the bottom, number 3. And the first thing you see is the splash screen for the pack and then the mixer screen. The mixer screen is where everything happens, and but we'll be going through that in other tutorials. So let's just get some mixes to load up. So we can either create a new one or we're going to open one. So we've got a list of the ones in blue are the ones that we've saved, and the ones in black are the demo ones. So if I load up, say, a drone maker one here, and we play that, we get going straight away, and we can hear a nice drone maker mix. Or we can load up another one, say this one here, a new pack, Bell Metals ARPs, and this is very nice, soft, gentle thing. But what we're going to do now is we're going to open up another one, and in fact what we're going to do is we're going to get one from the tweeted Mixtikls. This is very easy, so you just select that, it goes online, and there will hopefully be tweeting a lot more, and we hope people will be tweeting their own Mixtikls. So we choose one of the mixed tweets links, it redirects the web page, and then from there it just opens up in Mixtikl. And this is the Mix Oasis, and it's playing now. It's very easy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up a mix here, this one here, and we're going to do a couple of things just to show you how to do a couple of things. So we have various parts in this mix. The drums are the first voice. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to mute out the drums to start with, just as we've got everything else going. I'm going to add in now through the content list button here some content. Now what we can see here is we can see that we can preview on the left hand side, which is quite handy. Or we can use this button here to take us up to the other packs. We can choose from there. I'm going to choose a drone maker, and I'm going to choose this one. And if I tap and hold it, it'll lock it and it will play all the time. So we've got a drone maker patch going now. I'm going to tap on that cell. I'm going to change the pitch of the drone to make it much lower. Here it's gone down low. Okay, in fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to solo that drone. So that's what we're hearing. Okay. Now in terms of the sounds, if I go into the sounds button and I edit the sounds in this patch, there's 3 oscillators and there's an LFO. I'm going to go into the LFO, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change how it's controlling it. So I'm going to turn to a square wave, and I'm going to give it, say, and you immediately hear, hopefully, that LFO is now changing the sound. Okay, so let's cancel out of that one. And what we're going to do now is we're going to apply an effects. So we're going to cancel out of that. We're going to come back to cell effects, and we're now going to edit that. But this time you'll see there's already an effect there. I'm going to open up a preset list of effects, and one I made earlier called Nicely, and I'm going to apply that, and you'll see it's an LFO again controlling a filter. We won't go into that now, but you get the drift. So we're going to OK that, and that's our drone, and you hear it in the bass of the pitch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually mute that for the moment. Now I want to put in a loop that I'm going to import. I've already copied something to the pasteboard from a Sonoma app, and this is Tropical Sun here, and if we preview this, you hear it's quite fast. It's actually 120 BPM, but we're going to paste that in, and Mixtikl will auto pitch shift and time stretch according to the mix tempo here. So once it's in, we're going to go OK. We're going to save it to the name that it's come as, and it's going to tell us it's guessed it's 120 BPM, so it's fine, and it's pasted in here. So we're going to lock this one again. Oops. So I'm going to tap and hold that to lock it. and you can hear it's giving tempo shifted down. So let's bring the drone back in. Yeah, it's a bit of a mismatch there. There we go. Now what we can do if we wanted to tweak this is it wouldn't tweak the audio loop because that's been added and it's not part of the generative stuff. But if we go menu, more, sorry, if we go menu, export, and tweet, it's created that tweet and we can now shorten it. And I'm going to shorten it to say, I'm going to try and use good this time. And we're going to select that. Paste in our URL. Worst URL ever because it's too long. I'm going to put it into tinyURL. tinyURL likes long URLs. And there we have it. Here's our tinyURL that we can now tweet. Okay, hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll look forward to sending other tutorials and videos later on.